So today I was thinking about a song some of my students used to sing. And it sounds crazy, but this is what they used to sing. And the song would say, I heard you want to fight me. I heard you want to fight me. So what's up now? And that's not really how it sounded. It was more like, I heard you want to fight me. I heard you want to fight me. So what's up now? Yeah, kind of like Hood. And I don't know why I started thinking about this song. And it just made me think about, and I'm closing my eyes so I do not lose my thoughts, that in this life, there are many times that we are aware that there are forces that are coming against us. We are aware that people want to fight us, entities want to fight us, spiritual beings want to attack us. And we have to ask ourselves, what's up now? I know that this situation exists, but how am I going to respond? And we really have to learn that we have to key into what the Father's word says, that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. And that so much of what we're facing is really spiritual opposition. And we have to lock into what the word says. And I know I said that already, but in our circumstances that we're facing, like, what does the Father say about it? Like, what is his response to it? Have we prayed? Have we fasted? Have we journaled? Have we done all the things to ask him and say, hey, this is what's up. This is what's in my face right now. How am I supposed to deal with it? And a lot of times we don't do that. We're kind of like in a state of moping and being upset about it and sad about it. But that does not change the circumstance. Things remain the same because we don't fight back. We just stand there and we say, I heard you want to fight me. So what's up? But we're not doing anything. We're watching ourselves. Sometimes in some situations, we're literally taking blows and we're still passive. And the Father does not call us to that. He says, take up your armor, put on your armor. And he says, when you've done all that you can do, still stand. And so in my standing, in this battle that we're in the things that I'm facing, am I calling out? Am I crying out to the Father? Am I making time to worship? Am I really engaging in the word in the circumstance that I'm in? Do I have a scripture that I'm standing on? Am I calling other people of faith that I know to say, hey, I can't pray? Because in some situations, you don't feel like you want to pray. You don't want to pray. Okay. You might be angry about something. Okay. And I'm very much there. And I'm sharing this out of just truth, that there are moments that you're just like angry. And I'm at that stage in my grief with my mom passing. I'm angry. Okay. Because there is a very real realization that she's gone. You know what I'm saying? She's gone. But my life is still going on and things are still coming at me, and I have to respond. I cannot be passive. I cannot let grief overtake me. I cannot let this world overtake me. I cannot let circumstances overtake me. I still have to fight. I still have to stand on that wall and be a watchman. I still have to be a wife. I still have to be a mom. I still have to show up. And if there's anything I can tell y'all is the enemy is not taking no vacation days. Okay. This life ain't taking no vacation days. And it's not to say that we can't rest, but there's a way to rest. And so we are in a battle. We are in a war. And we have to prepare daily. We have to do what it takes to stay battle ready. And so my prayer is, Father, to show us how to be ready when circumstances are coming at us, when a fight is in our face. Father, teach us how to respond intelligently, not in our flesh, but according to the strategy and the blueprint that you're giving us. So we're not losing. So we're not taking blows, because in some circumstances, you don't call us to fight. You call us to worship like Jehoshaphat. In some circumstances, you just call us to fast and to pray. And in some circumstances, it's be still and know that I am God. No different when he told Israel, he was like, look, y'all stand put till you hear the rustling. I don't even know if I said that right, in the trees. And basically, who's running up in the trees? Angelic assistance, like for real, like the Father has us. And I just want to share that. Yes, things are fighting us. Yes, things are coming up against us, but we have to show up. We have to show up. I pray that this resonates with you. And share with me how you're feeling. Share with me what you're thinking. Share with me how this season has been. This has been a rough year. You know, the Father is very much present, but the start of the year was wild, because one of my friends at a retreat told me, she was like, what's your resilience plan for this year? I was like, a resilience plan? Like, what's that? You know, I had never thought that out. Like, what is a resilience plan? You know, I know what goal setting is, plans for the year, all of that. But a few weeks later, the blows started coming. You know, pipes bursting, literally and figuratively. And it just kept on going with things just jumping off. But at the same time, God is still on the throne. And I was able, and I'm still here, sustained because of his grace and his mercy. And so he is the resilience plan. He is the solution. He knows it all. He will never leave us or forsake us, but we have to come and say, I'm taking some blows here. I'm taking some hits here, but I have to surrender, and I have to let my pride aside and say, I need you. I need you to fight on my behalf. I need you to show up. This morning in prayer, I'm going to wrap up. I promise I am. I've never talked this much. But this morning, I had a thought because of a scripture that the Father asked me to read, that so often we build walls around ourselves in our attempt to be the strong tower and to be our own defense mechanism. But the reality of it is the Most High who is the strong tower. And he tells us to run into his tower, run into him. And so we have some towers, some things that we've built that need to be deconstructed. I have some walls that I have built that the Father needs deconstructed. And I need to stop looking at myself as the solution. And that's what it is. We build defenses because we're trying to figure out things in our own strength, not trusting the Father. And so we have to deconstruct those things and say, Father, hey, tear it down. Tear it down to the dust so that I can learn full surrender to come to you and say, I need help. And stop trying to do things in my own way. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in Yahuwah and lean not to your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, that he might direct your path. That's it. That's all I got. Peace.